What is up, YouTube? This is Yu-Gi-Oh! God 4 coming at you today, and I have a new video for you. It's gonna be we're gonna talk about mermails. Um, I really like mermails, especially when they came out. But I noticed lately that mermails haven't been really doing a whole lot. Like YCSs and regionals and stuff. I don't really see them topping that much. But at our locals, we don't have that many Dragon Rulers players where the extra deck. Well, I think we have one Dragon Ruler player, but he doesn't have the extra deck, where the extra deck is like a fucking $1 million extra deck. But our locals is like dominated by all kinds of weird shit. And I ended up trading for a bunch of Mermail stuff, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about it. So let's do that. Let's talk about mermails, shall we? Let's talk about the mermails. Well, in my personal opinion, in this little pile right here, I have the best mermails. The only mermail that I do not have, that I don't have currently at the moment, is the mermail. I don't know her name, but it's the mermail that, when it's destroyed, you special summon from the deck. I don't have that one. But that's a part of the list, but I don't have her, but you definitely want to run her. I really like Mermail Abyss Gundy. She's pretty cool. If this card is discarded to the graveyard, I can special summon target one Mermail monster in my graveyard except Mermail Abyss Gundy, special summon that target. You can only use the effect of Mermail Abyss Gundy once per turn. I'm trying to build like a budget version of the deck of what cards I've been able to trade for and stuff by using trade bait and shit. Like, I didn't really have to trade anything real much, but I really like Abyss Gundy, and I really like using two. Because I kind of, it's cool. I don't, like I said, I don't have the one that where it's destroyed. You special summon, so I don't really have that one. Another Mermail that I really like, that I'd like to talk about, is Mermail, what is that, Abyssio? She's a common from the Tachyon Galaxy. She's pretty, I actually think she's pretty cool. 3-star, 1100 attack, 1900 defense, which is pretty good defense. You can target a Mermail monster you control, special summon any number of level 4 or lower Mermail monsters from your deck whose combined levels are less than or equal to the level of the monsters that of that monster, then send that monster to the graveyard. You can only use the effect of Mermail Abyssio once per turn. Well, I like her because you can special summon level 7 very easy. So get a special summon of a level 7 out, then drop Abyssio. Destroy your level 7 to bring out 2 level 3s. So now you have 3 level 3s, and then go for Mermail Abyssite. But I really like her a lot. And I suggest using her because I really like her. She's a good card. Of course, Mermail Abyss Spike, which, in my opinion, is the best level 4 Mermail. I don't like Abyss Sturge, and I'm not going to use it. But Abyss Spike is, when this card is normal, such summon, you can discard one water monster to the graveyard, add one level 3 water monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use the effect once per turn. It's really cool because I can pretty much get anything. I can get Gundys, I can get Abyssio, I can get the one, eventually when I get her, the one that when she's destroyed, I special summon from the deck. But, like right now, I'm building like a budget version of the deck. It might not be as consistent, but I really like the way it is. And then, of course, we're going to get into the big ones. Abyss Megalo. Of course, the heart and soul of the deck, in my opinion, and probably a lot of other people's opinion. They ended up making this a black rare, and I believe a, what is that, mosaic rare, so they're actually really cheap to get now. You can discard 2 other water monsters to the graveyard, special summon this card from your hand. When you do, you can add 1 Abyss spell or trap card from your deck to your hand, and then I contribute 1 other face-up attack position water monster. This card can make a second attack during the battle phase of this turn, so it's really cool, especially where they made this a mosaic rare plus a black rare in battle pack, It's very easy to get, so Mermail decks are like really, really easy to make now. It's freaking awesome. Of course, I still need more Megalos, but like I said, this is budget, so I'm only using what I got, and I will eventually build this deck and have it all sleeved, and I'll show you how it runs on Thursday. Um, Abystius, which is a really good card. I actually like this card a lot. You can discard one other water monster to the graveyard, special summon this card from your hand. When you do, add one level 4 or lower Mermail monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. 2400 defense is really good, and again, it's a level 7. It's actually one of the best ultra rare ones, I think, because it only needs to discard one Mermail, and then you get a free level 4 or lower Mermail, so it's like really ridiculous, and I like it a lot. One of the newest Mermails that just came out in Tachyon, Mermail Abyss Balin. You can discard up to 4 other Mermail monsters to the graveyard. Special summon this card from your hand. When you do, target cards your opponent controls up to the number of Mermail monsters in your graveyard, if possible. This card gains 500 attack, and if it does, destroy those targets. You contribute one other face out of attack position Mermail monster. This card engages the following effect this turn. At the start of the damage step, when this card battles a defense position monster, destroy that monster. I actually kind of don't like this card because the fact that you need to use 4 of them. But like I said, if you're using that Mermail that special summons this from the deck, it's not that bad because it can kill any monster, defense monster, like, Marshmallons and Spirit Reapers and shit. So that actually makes it good. But its effect to discard 4 other level 4, 4 other Mermails is like never gonna happen, unless you're trying to go off for like a big play. But I really don't see it gonna happen in the future. But I will probably test this card out to see how it works. Stay tuned. I'm gonna have another video. It's gonna be one ofs, which would you rather prefer to use for a one of. And then of course another Mermail is Mermail Abyss Lead, another level 7. It came out Cosmo Blazer. It's actually, I think it's like the biggest of all of them. You can discard 3 other water monsters to the graveyard, special summon this card from your hand. When you do, you can target 1 Abyss spell or trap card in your graveyard, add that target to your hand. You contribute 1 other face of attack position Mermail monster, send 1 random card from your opponent's hand to the graveyard. You can only use this effective Mermail Abyss Lead once per turn, so it's a pretty good card. Like I said, stay tuned. There's going to be another video because I'm going to see which would you rather run a one of, because normally in Mermails you run 3 Megalos, 3 Abyssius, but I also noticed in Mono Mermail they'll run like an Abyss Lead. Now, would you rather run 1 Abyss Lead, or would you rather run an Abyss Balin? And we're going to look at the points in the next video, but that's that right there. And then, of course, your trap cards, you got Abyss Sphere, which special summons any Mermail. So one Mermail monster from your deck, the effects are negated, and you cannot activate any spell cards. When this card leaves the field, destroy that monster, destroy this card during your opponent's next end phase after activation. So it's like really ridiculous because you go for that Mermail that special summons to the deck, it kills itself, it gets its effect, and then you summon like a Megalo or some really ridiculous shit, and it's a really good card. And then, of course, Abyss Squalls, which is target 3 Mermail monsters in your graveyard. Special summon those targets in face-up defense position. Their effects are negated, and they cannot declare an attack. Destroy them during the end phase. This is pretty much, you get a bunch of Mermails out, and you rule the field. I really like it a lot. Other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. We're going to talk about the Exceeds later on, but these are the Mermail Exceeds. Most people know about them, but I guess we can talk about them real quick. Abyss Trite I think we'll wait for later on, but these are the Mermail Exceeds. We'll talk about these more later on, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.